Hello. For my dark episode today, I'll have that moment in my life where I go, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? Am I just wasting my time? Am I just spinning my wheels? Am I just being obsessive for nothing? Um, you know, I spend a lot of time reading, and then I spend a lot of time, well, less time, talking about what I've been reading, and doing that day after day. And you know, I get a lot of enjoyment out of that. I like to think about things. I like to talk about things because that's how I usually think about things. But there's also just a part of me that goes, why am I doing this? Just every once in a while, just a little bit of like a little, why am I doing this? Why? Am I wasting my time? Am I just frittering away, that bits of my life that I could be doing something more substantial, more real? Um, and you know, I think it's a good question to ask. You know, I'll at some point, rapidly, I guess, I will have 1,000 of these videos that I'll probably get done before, I have a feeling will get done before the end of the year. I guess probably pretty sure about that. And it's just like, there's some times that I'm very grateful for it because it gives me an outlet. But there's other times I'm like, am I just doing this because I'm doing this because I'm doing this? And it's obsessive. Yeah. Yeah. That's just, this channel is about capturing all the little bits of my life, I guess. And just holding those bits up and examining them. And sometimes doing a piss poor job of examining them. I mean, I guess that's why I read to begin with. It's a way of shoving stuff in my stimulus in my face and seeing what comes out of that for me. I mean, I guess you can say that about all art. And I if I was going to start with an answer, the answer would be, I find this is a way of focusing myself, which I was doing with just strictly writing. But for some reason, I've now found that just sort of sitting in front of a camera and talking out loud is a way of focusing my brain, of getting me to think hopefully critically, hopefully a little bit more deeply than if it's just me sitting in a corner with my mouth hanging open and not talking. It's a step up. So I guess that is what I do. I like stories, so that's what I'm mostly kind of talk about. And I don't know. I mean, I guess I could strictly just talk about my life. I could have little things of, this is what happened to me today, sections. Though I don't know if I'd put those in a video form, on a public, as much as I call this a private channel, it's public. Someone conceivably will at some point stumble upon this. There's one or two videos that I think someone has actually stumbled upon, listened to it for about 5 seconds, and then turned it off again, which, I do have the defense mechanism of my videos are mind-numbingly boring. Probably to 99.99% of the world's population. But I don't know if I would want to go so deeply into my life. At this point, I've I was doing a kind of a 5-year project of talking about my life that way, which interestingly enough, I kind of stalled out on. I think I might try and go back to that. I'd have to watch the last couple of videos on it though, to then restart it again. But that's a thought. Because that was some tough work, and it was getting tougher as I went along. So yeah. I think, as much as I do had that blink moment of, am I wasting my time? It's like, well, what isn't a waste of time in this world? And I feel it's like it's like a diary, a reader's journal, that it helps me think stuff through. And I guess I'll just leave it at that. That's its use for me. All right. More videos later.